students are saving 18 to 20 lakhs saving. I'm saying 18 to 20 lakhs. Like they are saving more than an average salary of an IIT student. IISER has very good reputation. So globally, they are willing to take IISER students. That's why you can see IISER students get very good foreign abroad internships, PhD, in comparison to normal private colleges or private state level universities.
Hello everyone, my name is Anjali and I'm 4th year BSMS student from IISER Bhopal. I'm from biological science majors and today we have a special guest. So why to call him a guest? Because he's my senior from IISER Bhopal and you must have seen his picture on thumbnail with our finance minister. She's giving him award. So he got director's award this year and director's award is like student of the year wala award because he has got high CPI also and co-curriculum activities are also counted in getting director's award. So he's the one, and he has also got Mathri scholarship, and let me tell you, Mathri scholarship is given only to top 5 students from India for PhD studies. So he's none other than Sumit Nag Bhaiya from chemistry department at IISER Bhopal. Now he is at Australian National University, which is a very prestigious university and it's really difficult to go there. So he has been there, he is already there and doing his PhD. So I have invited him and he'll solve all your doubts. And for your help, I have added his Insta and LinkedIn link in description. So if you people have any doubt related to placement opportunities or your how to find PhD or any scholarship doubts, then you can go and contact him in LinkedIn or Insta account. So that will be helpful for you. Now, if I start praising him, then words will be less and this video will be too long. So without wasting any time, let's start with the video.
So first of all, thank you, Anjali, for inviting me on your this platform. I think we will enjoy a lot during the conversation. So as you already introduced my name, my name is Sumit Nag, and I just recently graduated from IISER Bhopal from Department of Chemistry. And like for my higher studies or future plan, I'm going to join Australian National University. So like I am born in UP Ghaziabad, and my all schooling was in Ghaziabad, Saraswati Vidya Mandir Rajnagar. After that, I qualified exams and like get into IISER, and finally will go to my dream college, one of my dream college, Australian National University. So we'll happy to answer you and hope my answer will help many of the students who are facing same type of questions which we faced when we were in 12th or just after 12th. So let's start.
Yeah. So I know that you're from chemistry background. So what motivated you towards chemistry?
Uh, it should be very genuine answer because I hope many of the sophomore year student will see this video. The thing is, when I entered and joined IISER, I did not think that I will end up with chemistry. Like it was a simple like from 12 we were having PCM as major, and here I also took physics, chemistry, maths in my pre-major years. I will say breakthrough was from a professor Joyinto Chaudhary. Like in second year, when he used to explain some critical things, like critical means interesting things like batteries, like battery cars, like. And from my childhood I'm very interested with cars, so when I studied about them, like first e-car, battery car in, like, I think it was Morrison in 1890, and then Toyota started make hybrid cars. So this was introduced by Jointo sir, and like then I started discussing with him a lot of things, then which like ended up with me to take a chemistry major. So it was not a like early plan that I will go and take chemistry as major and we'll do a lot of science there. No, nothing like that. I will say it's just the with the flow. What I got from exploring, I ended with that.
Yeah, so thank you for that. And I know that you are one among toppers. That's true. So I want to know that what is that thing which differentiates topper from average students, because everyone studies almost, but toppers are very less.
No, like if I say some specific points, then it will be a discrimination with those students who are just average. Like calling them average, I don't like these things. The thing is, only important thing which is matter is your mentality, like what you want to do. Main perspective is your end goal. If your end goal is clear to you, everything will align accordingly. It doesn't matter you are average student, you are topper, because I, in my experience from my 12th to now, I have seen a lot of students who were like less than average, but they have scored well. They cracked well institute packages, placements. So, like recognizing someone with average and topper, I think it's temporary. It's all around. It's all like about your mentality. What's your final goal is there. So, if your final goal is clear to you, like what you wanna go with your life and what you gonna with your career, then I think it will be more easy for you to do things accordingly. So don't say the things like topper and average students. And I will say surrounding will matter a lot. In my group, like we were friends like Shubham, Pritam, Kunal, Shivam, all were toppers from their respective departments.
Okay.
So the thing is, environment matters. If your mentality is aligned, clear, then the thing is your surrounding people will also align accordingly. So they will start like talking, doing things like you, and you started following them, discussing things. So like we shared a very good memories in IISER Bhopal. So top, don't discriminate topper and average students. Everyone is topper. And I don't consider myself topper. I'm an average student. I'm always like ready to explore, ready to learn anything what comes in my way.
Thank you. So there's a myth that people from IISER they don't get placements. So and you are senior to me. So do you know people who have been placed good or they have got very good PhD opportunities? Because I know that you have got, but there are very few people who get very good PhD opportunities. So what do you wanna say about placements and this?
I think this is a very important question to all. Like the students who are already joined, like already are there in IISER Bhopal or who are going to join IISER Bhopal. The thing is like IISER were not meant to provide jobs. Like the thing is they were meant to provide for higher studies. Like maximum students here, they completed their graduation and go for higher studies, like doctoral studies. And not, I will not say that there is no placement here. I will say there is a placement and they're easy to get job in either. Because the thing is maximum students are trying for higher studies and applying outside. So number of students sitting for the placements are less. So getting a placement opportunity is higher here. I will say this. And it's a myth that there's no placement because in my group, like we were five people, Shubham Misra is placed, Kunal Saw is placed, Shivam Shukla is placed. I'm doing going for higher studies. So like I think zero chances are there. So the thing is ki people say what people see, they're like new students start exploring websites and all. They see there is no placement data and record. What happens when the IISER were built? There were no placement solves. Still, I think Berhampur and Tripura is there where still there no placements. I think I'm not sure about that. But now almost all IISER have their placements active cells. So almost in all IISER their placements. And the main thing I will add here, here students go for higher studies. Why? Because I will comment a very important line here. They are getting like they are saving more than an average salary of an IIT student there. Suppose if a student in IITs and all, many few gets 1 crore, 2 crore packages, right? Maximum of they're getting, I think 12 lakh, 15, 20, 30 lakhs. These are average packages are there. But I will say like after coming to IISER Bhopal, admitting to IISER Bhopal, when you go for higher studies, definitely you ended up with your college in top 100 QS ranking. If you are good, your profile is good, your all application things, SOP and all good, you will end with a university which have ranking in top 100 in QS ranking, where you will save that median salary which IITian are getting. It's a truth. Like I will not comment on big provinces. Like suppose in USA, someone doing PhD in Chicago, so they are saving less. So there will be some cases like some provinces are very costly. So that's I think exception case. But I will say many colleges are there, many provinces are there where students are saving 18 to 20 lakhs saving. I'm saying 18 to 20 lakhs after expenditure. So the thing is, these things are not recorded because you know these are all educational perspectives. So all the grants proposals are for educational perspective. So showing them on social media or any website that this much I am saving or not, I think it will not be a good idea. So you will not get a clear cut idea that how many students are getting placed. But from IISER Bhopal, I can say from 2016 batch, I have idea that almost 97% of chemistry department students placed in very good universities, and even also from last year also. So like many things matters when you are applying for PhD, like country, which province, area which you are going, everything alters your savings. But I will say after coming to IISER, before coming to IISER, what people think, students think like we will get a college degree, then we will get a job. That's it. But what I observed change in myself that after coming here, I am going for a one more degree. Like who will not want to get a tag of top 100 university student alumni? Suppose after 3 4 5 years later you will have a tag on your profile that you have graduated from a top 100 universities. So who will not want that? You are saving like good amount, and you are saving like I will say you are enjoying a new world. So getting a freshie after 4 years, getting a median package of 6 lakhs, 8 lakhs, I think PhD will be more preferable. That's why many students from IISER go for PhDs instead of jobs. So it's not like that there's a no placement from engineering departments, R&D labs. You will see many IISER students are in MIT, Harvard, and big universities. So IISER has very good platform. It's a very like when I was in an internship in Canada, so there was a group meeting was going on. I think one professor from was Edinburgh. He was saying that like what they don't know about IISER's image in India, but outside IISER has very good reputation. So globally, they are willing to take IISER students. That's why you can see IISER students get very good foreign abroad internships, PhD, in comparison to normal private colleges or private state level universities. So they are even I will say when I joined IISER, I also explore many Quora pages and all. There are some like exceptional cases, like I say from IISER Kolkata, there was a student in I think from 2017 or 18 batch. I forgot the name. He cracked a job placement of I think 90 lakh or 1 crore in Lakme. So that was mentioned in the Quora. So those are exceptional because after BSMS, if you're getting something like that, means in previous years in your like college time, you have done some internship there, you have some good contacts, networks. So
Yeah.
those things matter in this journey. So it's a total myth that there's no placement. I will say from my experience, you will end up with something very good that you never think about it before coming to IISER.
So, Bhaiya, you and your friends, as you said, they were very good at studies. So, can you tell that is there any CPI cutoff for applying for PhD abroad or for sitting in placements?
Like for some placements, suppose there's a job like company come and like offers a job profile.
Mm.
If there are a lot of students there to apply, then they have to apply some CPI, because otherwise they can't filter out students from there na.
Yeah.
But for PhD I will say I think 8 is decent one, because normal very big universities they don't specifically mentions any CPI, but from their previous year records you can check from different websites that they mainly prefer high CPIs, because if competition is very high, they need something to filter out students, and I think CPI is the first criteria if you are getting separating out. But it's not like that if you are having a low CPI or average CPI, you will not end up with the top tier universities. The thing is there's a good option like here. Suppose you are applying for PhD outside, only CPI is not there, which will be included. Your recommendation, your SOP, your CV, it will be very impactful. Suppose your CPI is not that good. Suppose you are a 7.5 or 8 pointer, but you are able to explain those things in your SOP, like what you are interested and how your internships are aligned accordingly. You are able to explain that how you are going to do work in this respective profile in which you are applying. Then there's chances are there. It's not many students I have seen my seniors, they are in like Ivy League colleges, but their CPI is not that good. So it's a like myth, little bit myth here that you should have very high CPI, 9.5, 10. It's not like that. The more
Hmm.
you can articulate yourself, more you can advertise yourself. Basically, you can sell yourself. So more nicely you advertise yourself on SOP, on CV, more nicely you will get selected. You also should have some skills. Like it's not like you randomly just mention anything on your CV. You should know everything on your CV what you are mentioning. So just there is always a nice way to like deliver a dish on a plate. It's not like that just randomly put salad and all. So it's up to you how you taking your dish and how you are serving to another person.
So thank you, Bhaiya. I wanted to know, like, how, let's imagine a common boy of class 11th or 12th. They also dream of going foreign and then earning in lakhs. So, can you give a path for them, like how to choose college, how to approach, how to apply for PhDs? So, I have seen that students of IISER
studying in second, third year, fourth year, they also don't know how to apply for PhD, whom to approach, like what is the way. So can you guide them?
Basically, like here are two categories now you have asked. One is from 11, 12. Second,
Yeah.
who are already in IISER, right? So first I will talk about student who are in their 11, 12. I will say this is the time you explore yourself. You don't rigid yourself that you will go to IIT, NEET or IISER. I will say give your best, perform best. Then on the basis of result and your passion, just go for it. Because if for a 11, 12 student, I say PhD in chemistry, biology, in maths, he will not understand anything. Well,
Yeah.
what he's just solving, the maths he is doing in 11, 12 is totally different the math he will do in graduating class. So it's totally vague to explain him like what is it. The thing is he will see the things ending result. Like people see ending result of IITs like getting crores of package. They will see now that IISER will give them a dream life getting in foreign. Definitely they will end up like this, but they have to align their protocol accordingly. Suppose a student in DPS, Delhi Public School, which is like very well established, and their students are very advanced. Their culture is that thing like they are already know what where to apply, how to apply. So many of them will try after 12 set exams and other exams which are required to continue their like undergrad studies in foreign countries. And suppose now many students are there which are like average schools or like non-government schools. I will say there's no harm in that. Just do your best in your 11, 12. Crack a national level exam in which you want to go, whatever it is. I will not rigid you. I will say open yourself. Like don't rigid like only I have to go only in NIT, IIT, IISER or like NEET aspirant, whatever. Just explore yourself, then decide a way like path final. Then you will see even after choosing a path from there you can end up at foreign universities. So it's not end there. Like if you are not getting for if you are not going abroad just after your 12th class, you can go after your first graduation. That you need to choose right mentor. You have to suppose you are from very like normal schools and all. Then I will suggest every student start making their LinkedIn profile, start exploring Quora pages. Suppose if I'm in 11th class, I went to go MIT, Harvard. Just explore vaguely your Quora and all. You will definitely get someone from MIT, Harvard, Oxford, Cambridge who will guide you. For that you need to like swim around the globe, around the all social media platforms. You need to explore. So for them that is the right way. Now, suppose after getting into admission into IISER, I will
Yeah.
suggest for the first year, please explore yourself. Don't rush into internship like, I will do internship in IC Bangalore, in IIT, then I will make this profile, this. Don't rush. Because those students who you see their profile is very good, they are doing this internship, and then later in third, fourth year, they say like, what major should I take? Should I go for PhD or not? Don't do these things. I will say in first year, just explore, just understand the curriculum. Because if you understand those things, it will strong your basics, on which behalf you will decide your major, and then further you will decide whether you should go for PhD or not. So first year, take your time, just calmly decide. If you are already advanced, you know many things, someone is there to guide you, go for it. You are getting good internship, go for it. Then in second year, after choosing your pre-major, start exploring labs, like start discussing with your prof. Like in IISER, what I observe, like almost every faculty is free to discuss with you. Like they are really happy to discuss with you. If you say them like, sir, I want to discuss with this you, like should I go for PhD or not in this topic, but I'm like totally lost, what should I do? They will really happy to help you. So you have a very good professor environment in IISER. So if you are in your second, third year, just directly, if you are interested in suppose a random topic, chemical biology, just go with that respective prof and discuss. Sir, this is this, and like I don't know what should do further. Like in my case, when I was interested in capacitors, batteries, car, I directly mailed Jointa sir that sir, I'm interested in this thing, but I don't know how research is going on. Like what should I do? How I should be updated with the ongoing research overall the growth. Because more you explain, like explore these things, more you discuss with your professor, seniors, PhD mentor, you will get the idea to decide by yourself. And when you start exploring, discussing in the second year with your seniors, and one special advice, choose your senior wisely, who will guide you. Otherwise there are a lot of seniors will say, अरे chill रहे, कोई दिक्कत नहीं, फोर्थ फिफ्थ ईयर में देखेंगे. Don't do these things. चिल रहे, ये ठीक है, बट आपको पहले सोचना होगा कि लाइक अगर वनडे मैच है तो ये नहीं कि लास्ट ओवर में खेलना है. आपको स्टार्टिंग में रन रेट मेंटेन करना है ना, तो वो चीज माइंड में रहना चाहिए कितना रन रेट मेंटेन करना है। तो इसलिए ऑलवेज चूज योर मेंटर, आइदर इट्स प्रोफेसर और सीनियर वाइजली. Don't like embrace them that you don't guide as well. Just understand like with whom you are like compatible. I think right time if you start exploring LinkedIn profiles, Twitter, discuss with your seniors, you will get enough idea how to apply. Like the question that you asked me, like many second third year students are like they are some types of like blurry images they have, that how should we apply, how should we search. Even I got many DMs like, bhaiya, I want to apply for PhD but I don't know where should I apply, where should I get the idea of vacancy. That's why what I thought, that I started posting on LinkedIn whatever data content I have for my graduate schools for when I was applying. I will share on LinkedIn, that like everyone will get this idea. Not me, even there are many good profiles on LinkedIn. If you start exploring, there are hundreds of people are there who are providing SOPs, cold email format, CV format for cracking top tier colleges. So there are a lot of things there. Only thing is you have to go there. So choose your mentor wisely. And in the second, third year, if you are there, just discuss with your seniors who are in fourth, fifth year. And suppose you want to go MIT, Harvard, Australia, Israel, Weizmann Institute, wherever, just contact with your seniors or lab mates. You will get someone from IISER is there. Just contact him via mail or LinkedIn. You will get many ideas. So if you are a student, just be open. Be open to get some idea. Be open to give some idea. Then only you can proceed.
Yeah.
Hope it will answer,
Yeah,
or
yeah,
it has answered the.
it has. So thank you, Bhaiya. Bhaiya, I wanted to ask that regarding placements, you have told that people get decent placements. But I want to ask that do natural science students get placement, or you are talking about economics and engineering students basically?
Okay. The thing is, like you are right. The median salary placements are there, 11 to 17 lakhs. All are from departments like data science, economics. Like my friend Shubham Mishra from economics department, he got package around 19 lakh. And there are other friends from our batches like Sai, Akash. They got good packages around 20, 18 lakhs. And friends are other friends like Kunal, Shao, and Shivam Shukla. They got placed in TCS around 11, 12 lakhs. So they all are from like economics department, data science department, and electronics and engineering. Like the department, like core departments like physics, chemistry, biology, maths, and all. The majority of students try to go for higher studies. So there are not specific data is there, because some students from mathematics, physics go for some like banking jobs, but not that specific. So I will say, many like majority of those students go for higher studies instead of getting grab these jobs.
If these people want placements like physics, chemistry, biology people, and maths, then can they get placement, or doing PhD is a necessity for them?
I will not say necessity. So I will do like here. I will say what are the like ways which I got idea from my seniors and what I myself observed. Thing is, suppose after 5 year or during the 5 year, you have cleared your mind that you will not go for PhD. So you have opportunity to crack like GATE exam. So after clearing GATE, you can go into PSUs like BARC, ONGC, and all. If you clear those, there are many jobs after MSc, government related. And if you don't want to go them there, you can also go like, suppose a lot of pharmaceutical industries are there, but their packages are not that good. I will say that after BSMS, they consider them like very basic level, so they don't offer that very high packages. But you can go like coaching industry, banking industry, or many students go for MBA just after 5 years. That's a good way, because being from IISER, you get good placement opportunities and like good interview. Like I think I will add one important point here. Suppose you are a IISER student, right? And now you wanted to go for PhD in India, not abroad, because there are there you have your own reasons. Suppose you are a single child, don't want to go outside. There's one more reason, like suppose you want to give government exam during your PhD, so you want to stay in India. So while that during PhD you will prepare for those exam and will give. So there are reasons. So the thing is, if you are a student of IISER, there's a channel called CFTI, Central Funded Technical Institution. So by which you can give direct interview in any Indian institutes, double I. Direct, you don't need to give any exam scores like GATE, CSR. Some universities change those criteria. Suppose like I think IISER Mohali kept the criteria that you need to show up your GATE score. But maximum IITs, IC Bangalore and IISER, you can directly go for the interview, and just
Okay.
if you are able to crack it out and go for it. This is the like I will say plus point for being an IISER student.
Gotcha.
And if you are getting going outside for PhD, definitely it's a very solid platform, definitely, for sure, because on global platform IISER students are on a very big position, some like good universities. And one more thing, suppose I will consider like USA, Europe, Australia, these countries. You went for PhD, and after PhD, you don't want to go for academics. You want to go for industry. In India, comparison to India, those countries have a lot of industries, so that's why their job opportunities are more. Here the thing is main concern why after BSMS you don't have many jobs. I think there's lack of that much of industries here. Like suppose if you are an electrochemist, so I think like more in EV, electronic vehicle industry, should be here to get be hired in those industries. As in comparison to foreign those companies are more there, so chances are more there. That's why people try to go there. Suppose you are doing your PhD in USA, and you are just an average student, not very weak paper, just an average one. Even after PhD you can get a average salary of $10,000. It's a like data from I got from some senior after discussing, just an average. And if you have like solid profile, big paper, good networks, your prof is very big, university is very big, you can end up with 15, 20, up to 25. I'm asking this per month. So there's a thing, these are not recorded anywhere like IITs. We have cracked 1 crore of packages and all, because suppose if IISER alumni went to USA and abroad, and he's getting some good salary, why will he record his data here? Or might be there will be any data, but you can't find that directly. I think IISER Mohali has updated their website by keeping data of like they only kept the data who are just getting jobs, campus placements.
Hmm.
But I don't think any IISER kept data about their PhD students who are getting placed in
Yeah.
industries. But there are chances, and also there are chances like in IIT. What happens? Many students don't get jobs. It's similar here. If you are in foreign universities or in foreign, it doesn't mean that you will guarantee get a job. There are maximum probability, but I can't. I will not say guarantee, because many things matter at that time. Your skills, your vacancies. These things are very key point which like really matters while getting be hired in any industry. More top industries there, more type of filters are there. So be ready for everything and be ready for unexpected things.
That's a very new thing that I got to know today. So, yeah, was this Australian National University only your target, or you applied forms to various institutes? And how did you find colleges? What was it based on your interest? Like, the world is so big, we don't know like how many applications we have to apply for.
It's I think very important for those students who are going to apply this fall or next spring. The thing is, suppose if you are doing masters in a lab, you will get a rough idea that either you are going to follow up the same type of field in your PhD or a different field,
Hmm.
right? If you are going to follow up the same field, then it's a bit easy. Suppose you are reading papers. When you are reading research papers, you will get name of many good labs, research scientists. So first of all, note down them. Or I am suggesting to all students from their fourth year, start noting down all articles they read, all papers, Twitter posts. Start noting down the names of profs, either they're in Germany, like France or USA, Australia, Israel, wherever it is. Just note them down, because it will definitely help you, because it's a very vast area. There are a lot of professors in every field, so it will be very tough to go individually universities and find individual department, then go to individual profile. Very time taking thing. So what I did, I have some links I have shared in my LinkedIn account. You can go there. Like there's a scholarship.db. Not this. I followed up. What happens if you subscribe there with your little bit keywords of your interested areas and country? Suppose you want to do or want to get some position USA, it will notify you that which type of positions are available there. So there are many links of this type. So you have to be been active, like you have to be active on Twitter specifically. start following labs, because whenever there is vacancy, they will start putting there. Specifically for USA, it will not work much, because in USA, in maximum, almost in every colleges, there is not a portal. There's always a portal through examination, like admission. You have to like fill the application form from their portal, then just their selection round and all. In other countries like in Europe, Israel, and Australia, there's like you have to first mail prof. He will take your interview if he's interested. Then he will suggest you to fill the application form. And this is different in USA. For USA, I will suggest what I did and what other senior did. You can't apply in all colleges. There are hundreds of universities. So if you have caliber, suppose in USA, all universities have their application fee. In some of them, they waive off. Suppose you mail them your financial constraints and all. Some universities waive off those conditions. But suppose you are selecting 10 universities, you have enough money to invest for 10 universities. So you have to select down 10 universities. Then you will figure out, suppose your interested area. First, see top tier colleges. Then I will say, if you are selected 10 institute, then distribute them in this way: top three colleges, then four colleges are like average in 100 to 200 rank, and last three are 250 or 200 to 300. Mean the thing is, if you suppose fail all top 10 colleges, then some it might be possible you will get out of the circle. So your distribution should be mixed up. Not all 10 should be in top 100. Some of them will be bit lower, where you are confirmed that you will get definitely there, and you will get an idea. So for USA, you will just first figure it out which universities have your interested field professor. Then choose those departments, and like how you will get this idea. Suppose if you are working in a lab or you did an internship, there was a PhD mentor. Ask them, like he is reading paper for a long time. He will have some names, like he will suggest you some names that this professor is doing good in Caltech or California, this type. So you will get names of scientists. So this will make your work bit easy. Otherwise, then you will figure it out in this way कि मुझे बहुत ज्यादा ठंडी जगह में नहीं जाना है तो थोड़ा नीचे की साइड, बहुत ज्यादा कॉस्टली एरिया में नहीं जाना तो थोड़ा इस साइड, ऐसा like then you have to figure it out. At the end, you have to fill 10, 12 colleges for USA. For Europe, the thing is a bit different. There you have to wait for the vacancy. There hardly like Max Planck have their portal, but maximum places like whenever they have vacancy, they will take you in, right? After mailing the prof, they will suggest you the whole thing, like fill this application form, fill this fellowship form. They will take you in. For my case, when I applied for USA, I like USA was not my target. Filled some colleges where I get the fee waive off, like University of Southern California, there was no fee. Like University of Virginia, University of Illinois, Chicago, three, four universities where there was no fee, because I don't want to invest a lot of money there.
Yeah.
And if you start filling out application bit early, there's a process. Like if you mail them with your condition, like I'm like financially backward, then they will provide some fee waiver. Like Yale University and Caltech also provide these things. You have to just start bit early, start mailing those academic offices regarding these graduate schools. You will get waived off. Then what I did, USA was like that कि हो गया जाना है, but मैं sure नहीं था USA के लिए, because for me I have different reason for not going to USA. But I was open to other universities. Like I also applied, mailed in Germany, Max Planck, and other university in France and Australia. Like I got last ended up with five or six offer, but then finally, like for Australia, why I ended up with this Australia, because here I was getting my own fellowship, which has many perks, like which I was not getting in other universities. Because in other universities, like in USA, you will get institute fellowship, so which will only give you stipend. But in my fellowship, like they will cover many things, like my insurance and many things, as well as suppose very important thing in my fellowship, like suppose in upcoming time in my PhD, during my PhD, suppose I got some good idea, and I will be able to publish that idea. And but I want to organize a workshop to like organize a workshop where I can invite school students or college students or some prof, like to discuss with them ideas, like what should we do, something like this. I have a fund allocated for that. Like they will provide me fund to organize workshop and seminar. Also, if I want to join any workshop, seminar inside Australia, outside, for these different types of perks are there. Also, the scientist with whom I want to work, he like is a very like big prof. So after taking decision from seniors as well as prof, I told you now that if you are going to for higher studies and all, choose your mentor very wisely. Either it's a prof or senior. Like from senior, I will say this. 2016 batch, Prashant Shukla bhaiya, and Shuvankar bhaiya from 2017 batch, and like Ravi bhaiya, he was my PhD guide mentor. So they were like constant support. Like I used to discuss with them because you are just 1 year of you are doing just 6 months of research in your master, but they are already doing this. They
Hmm.
are already in 4 5 years PhD research. Then final after taking 4 5 offer letters, I think then you should discuss with your prof. Like, sir, I am getting these pro offers. What you suggest me? Like, where should I go? Which lab I should join? Because they have a lot of experience than you. So after taking decision from them, suggestion from them, then you take your final call. Don't take your final decision on behalf of other suggestions. लाइक इसने बोल दिया जाना, टेक योर टाइम ऑल्सो, एक्सप्लोर योर सेल्फ. अगर किसी ने बोला है कि यहाँ इसलिए नहीं जाना, देन ट्राई टू कॉन्टेक्ट दैट लैब ऑल्सो, लाइक ट्राई टू कॉन्टेक्ट दैट लैब मेंबर्स, कि like which type of research, like how's the environment, these things, some keywords, like you have to explore by yourself. So don't take just a panic decision. But the thing is, the materials, where should I apply? Whom should I contact? You will get a lot of things on LinkedIn. I see a lot of things. Even that's why I decided to post everything on LinkedIn, because in my juniors year, like they are starting asking me. Also from many like state university colleges who are contacting me via LinkedIn, that how you crack this fellowship and all. Please let us know. So like many students don't know, because they only thing is you have to start exploring, start asking, start contacting on LinkedIn profile, Quora pages, or Twitter. So these
Yeah.
are the only way, because there's not a final like nobody can ask you like it's not like a counseling. Hey, you can just directly fill these 10 universities. No, no, it's not like that way. You have to analyze yourself. Like my profile is this, and from records, I think I should go with these colleges. If I get good, otherwise then I will finalize some other colleges in other country, and differentiate or segregate, separate out your university or your dream country according to your choice. It's up to you. You want to go USA, Switzerland, France, Germany, Netherlands, Ireland, Australia. It's up to you. Everyone has their own reasons to choose a country.
Okay, so I understood from this. But you told about application fees. So already, like in IISER, I have seen that most people are from middle class background. So how they'll afford to apply? Because even if you get stipend, you'll get some time later. But before that, you have to only cover all the expenses. So it comes from our pocket.
Yes, yes. So I will say, if you have no adjustments, no investment, then try to apply in Europe countries. In Europe countries, Israel, Europe, Australia, they don't have application fee. So application fee is only in USA. You have to give TOEFL, GRE, that also have exam fee, 16,000, 17,000.
Yeah.
So everything, in my time, I was lucky. I got some coupons, so I shared with my friends to give TOEFL, GRE. So they got a lot of discount there. So the thing is, if you are applying to USA, uh, around if you are applying to minimum 10 colleges, so take a decent amount of 60 70,000 in your mind, because in every university you have to send your TFL score, which will take around 2,300 per university, just for setting the score. And every university has fee of around 7,000, 8,000, this type of things. So if you're targeting 10 universities, then 60 70, some have increased their fee. But if some people have, you have said that from lower background, financial weak background. So I will suggest you start mailing graduate schools in August or September. That's an important letter, financial hardship letter. If you get from DOA Dean, it's okay. Otherwise, just add your reasons and mail graduate school. Like there will be some links or email IDs on their website. Start mailing as early as possible, because like universities like Caltech, Harvard, Yale, Southern California, and John Hopkins, they provide waive off.
Okay.
Like they really like waive off your all application fee. Only just you have to send your TOEFL score and fill your application form. Universities like Texas, uh, I think Ohio State, and some other universities, they don't waive a fee. Either you are, some have some restrictions, some only waive a fees to their USA citizens, some waive a fee to Asian. So you have to check criteria. That's why you have to start early, and you have to
Okay.
select only those university, target those university. It's not like that if you don't have money, then I will say contact me. I will suggest you some colleges. I will send you some links that I have, because might be I have some college name with that I will share with you, which there's no fees, like Indiana, University of Southern California, University of Virginia, University of Illinois, Chicago. They don't have application fees. You have to figure it out, search it out, start early. Everything is possible. Just you have to like explore more, ask more seniors. So
Okay,
it's
so
like this.
Bhaiya, can you tell about some scholarship schemes for Indian students?
If you are going for PhD, the
Yeah.
thing is mainly just like USA and all. You don't have to apply individually for fellowship. The in whichever university you get into, they have their institute fellowship. So you don't have to worry about this. You just have to fill your application form, just get selected, and that's it. For Europe countries, there are many. Like you can like some famous are DAD fellowship and all. But the thing is, suppose not everyone wants to get into DAD, or they don't get selected. So what? The simple thing is just mail your prof. If he takes your interview, if he is impressed from a profile, he will suggest you fellowships. That's a
Okay.
very good thing. And in my case, what happened when I applied in Australia, so the thing is my prof suggested me this fellowship. So they have institute fellowship also. He suggested me like that, fill this fellowship. If you get if you get it, then it's okay. Otherwise, we will take you from institute fellowship. So if you are applying for PhD, you will get almost fellowship in everywhere. For masters, there is a problem. If you are applying for masters, you will like hustle a lot. You will find like a lot of fellowship there, because usually they don't provide fellowship to master students. But there are possible ways. It's not like that there is a nothing. There are fellowships available in every institute. Many prof have their personal fundings which they used to fund, because many of our seniors did their masters outside. So there are funding possible. Only thing is how much your professor is interest from you.
So
So
Bhaiya,
that only
can
matters.
you tell about some scholarships for PhD? Like you have also got. So can you name some?
I know the popular one like Maitri, Marie Curie, Dahad. These are fellowships for Europe countries. Like for Israel, all they have fellowship after getting selected into the application form. They have their institute fellowship. But for Germany, I am forgetting the name. I know these one like Dahad and Marie Curie are famous for Europe countries and all, but like specifically maximum of them get their fellowship via institute.
Okay.
And if there's like one more thing which I get to know, which I should add here, suppose in USA what happens, that stipend you get from institute is only because you are going to do TA-ship there, right? Suppose you don't want to do TA-ship there, you want to focus your all concentration on your research lab, on your labs, only what you. So there are also fellowship possible. Like one of my seniors, Shivam Vaski Bhaiya, he was from 2018 batch. I am forgetting the name of the fellowship. He cracked that fellowship. Now he don't have to do any TA-ship there. So he's free. Just do your lab work, just focus on your lab. They will fund you. So many students don't go to USA because they think that they have to do TA-ship and all. It will be a lot of stuff and all. No, there are a lot of ways also. After getting into an admission into grad school, there are other fellowship also where you can apply it, so that you can just rescue yourself from TA-ship and all things. The thing is like there are many possible ways, many fellowship. Only the thing you have to explore more.
Okay. So basically in PhD, everyone gets stipend.
Yeah, yeah. Almost everyone. From my 5 year experience, I did not listen anyone who is doing PhD by self funding. I don't know if someone is doing and not sharing with us. It's a different scenario, but I don't think no one, because
Okay.
like almost every country, almost every universities provide funds for PhD. So
So,
you don't like worry about this. You will get good fund. Only select good provinces where it's cheaper, so you will save a
yeah.
lot of money.
So is it necessary to qualify TOEFL exam
Yeah, 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 yeah. The
PhD?
thing is, yeah, I will not say necessary, but you should, because what I observed from my friends and other seniors, like when in the last fall when I was applying, I was in contact with some of my friends from IITs and IISER also. The thing is, if you need mandatory TOEFL score, but if your profile is good, your interview went good, even if your TOEFL score is bit low, you will get selected. So
Okay.
take like it's not a big pressure, but the thing is like having a good TOEFL score will be a very solid point for your profile, because the thing is they are more concerned about you, because they will give you TA-ship duty where you will serve for their country. You will take classes of undergrad students, and if you are not able to communicate in English and you are like lacking there, then it's a fault for there na. So
Yeah.
they don't want to take risk. Even suppose some universities, I will not say many, you have to search it again. They say if you don't have English exam, TOEFL exam, don't worry. If you have exam given the exam but have low marks, don't worry, just come here, there's English test there, so you can qualify. But I from my experience, I will suggest give an English test, because it will be good for your visa and other things. It's mandatory to give, either you are going to Europe, USA and all. I will say who is planning, whoever it is, they are planning to give their exam in last year, don't do this. Try in the as early as possible, like so that you will at the end you will have only to focus on your application work.
Yeah. Okay. So, Bhaiya, do internships play a major role in getting PhD opportunities abroad?
Yes, yes, obviously, because many students who don't get PhD finally, they contact their internship prof to provide them position. I'm not like kidding. The thing is like from internship, from good internship, you get an idea, like either you have that potential or that interest to continue with research if you did that work dedicatedly.
Yeah.
So internship have very good role. It's very good. Suppose many students what they do, somehow they crack an internship in good colleges, Caltech, MIT.
Mm.
Then after internship, like suppose after internship when you are applying for graduate school, you are filling recommendation and your recommendation is one of the prof of that graduate school. See, your profile is already getting up high. So I will say wisely, internship is getting easier in those universities. So it's a small suggestion to all second, third year, crack an internship in any good university if you can. Then it will be a good point for you. So it will be a very good point. It will tell you, like you will see things very positively, that
Yeah.
either you should continue or not. So you should do internships for both reasons. Either you should continue or not. You will get the idea you are made for research or not.
So, internships abroad, they make more value. Like, do professors there recognize internship at Indian institutes?
Yes, obviously. Indian institutes are everywhere. Indian
Okay.
institutes is a brand. It's like Reebok and Adidas. So don't, if you are in Indian institutes, you don't have to think about that you are gonna separate. But like I will tell you one thing, they prefer mainly Indian institutes. I will not say like then state university say like ये कुछ भी बोल रहा है फिर हमको तो prefer नहीं मिला ऐसा नहीं है. But the thing is like they also know that you get into these colleges after cracking some national level exam. So you have potential of doing hard work and you are consistent. That's why you are able to get into these colleges. So they already got something that you have something. So now they only have to separate it out. The thing is ki, like how much your interest lie in their research area. So it's easy for them. And you are coming from any private or state university, I will not say that your chances are less. There are many good students come from state university and they have very good profile. But just I will say they have to do little bit more hard work in comparison to Indian institute.
Yeah.
So if you are getting internship in Indian institutes, it's very good. Getting internship in IISER is very good. Getting internship outside is very good. Everything I say, na, everything will depend. No decision is completely wrong and right. Only thing is depend is your final perspective, and only because of your final perspective, your remaining things align accordingly.
So, Bhaiya, I wanted to clear that when you reach your means flight tickets, your rent, everything is funded by your institute, basically. So,
No, you just complete your question first.
uh, means for 1 year, the first year, do you have to pay from your own pocket or institute, or your scholarship takes care of everything?
See, stipend you will get from the day one. Like,
Okay.
suppose if you are joining in August or September, you will
Hmm.
get stipend for that time, right? Suppose if you are getting institute fellowship, every fellowship have their own criteria of funding. Everything mentioned in their fellowship. So mainly in USA, they don't provide visa fee or flight fees. So
Okay.
most probably some of them provide, but mostly they don't provide. If some of known fellowship are there, like Marie Curie, like in my fellowship, they provided me everything, like even medical checkup money they reimbursed me, flight, even temporary establishment money they provided me. Many
Oh.
things they cover. The thing is, profit of getting into PhD by having your own fellowship, government fellowship, they have more perks. I will say they have more perks as comparison to any institute fellowship. Their stipend is more. Their
Yeah.
first of all, their stipend is more, and very important thing, if they organize something like on a national level, they invited you, they give you money to join those things.
Oh.
Because recently I got an invitation at Parliament of Australia. I did not even started PhD there. Parliament of Australia, where chief guest is Prime Minister. Think about my fellowship. So I'm getting everything to. There was a gala dinner, and the event was something like meeting of minds. There was some award ceremony, and only two of students from like this fellowship were invited. Who got some like VIP entry? We got our codes. So it's a very interesting thing. Like suppose even I did not started my PhD, I'm going to handshake with Prime Minister. So those things are possible if you are getting some good fellowships. Institute fellowship is like they have no different perks. I will not comment on all fellowships, but it's up to you. What's your luck?
Got it. So, do you want to give any message to your juniors?
Small message, just enjoy. I will say because after 5 year, your mentality will be very different. You will think many times that हम बूढ़े हो चुके हैं अब तो फोकस करना चाहिए इस पे उसको बट आई विल से जो ये 5th ईयर का स्पैन है बहुत इंपॉर्टेंट है तुम्हारी लाइफ में focus on your life career as well as on your mental health. Enjoy with your friends, definitely enjoy with your friends. Don't call them contacts or networks, call them relation. The more relation you made in your college, those will be last one. Because after college life, you will make colleagues, lab partners, and all. You will not make friends.
Hmm.
Most of them will make friends, but like the thing is like in college life. See, if you have 4 friends, all are like no burden of family, no nothing. Chill hai bhai,
Yeah.
ye karna, wo karna. But after getting out from college, they have their own responsibilities. So
Hmm.
their work pressure, family pressure, many things come around. So I will say maintain your relationship as good as possible. Enjoy your life. Discuss with your friends. If your friend circle is very good, where you are discussing these things, like after 5 years, we gonna do these things. We should do these things so that we all four will meet here together. We will have certain type of like destiny. So then it's a very good environment. Like in our group, like we are 4 or 5 people in our group, and like we usually discuss these things. Like we should have something in our so that we will meet in future, and those things are very necessary. Not enjoying is if you are just like doing nothing, playing all the day and all, just you will be just healthy. But I think mentally, physically, socially, economically, everyone should be healthy in all ways. So just explore as much as possible in your initial years. Don't rush. Don't feel FOMO that he's getting international internship. I am not getting. What will happen? Nothing. Chill. Many students get into good places without doing any internship. So everything depends like what your goals are, what you want to do, how much you are dedicated to your goals. So just think about yourself, make your mentality accordingly, and just good luck.
So, thank you, Bhaiya. This session was very informative, and I have heard a lot about you from my friends, basically Goyal. So, yeah, you were really very nice. And I hope that
Thank you.
everyone will benefit a lot from this video if they watch till the end. So, that's all. Thank you, Bhaiya.
Thank you for inviting me.